All right. Are you ready to go to the next level with your business, with your brand, with your life, with your products? I'm hoping you said yes. Because if you are, one thing that's going to be essential for you to do it. And first, before I even start giving out some game, let me tell you something. I am Jackson360, your platform partner. I am your hustling homie, the one and only who has the remedy to make you feel good every week. And I want to see you succeed. And if you really want to take your life to the next level, your products to the next level, your business to the next level, um, first of all, get this book, Shut Up and Hustle: How to Live Your Dreams by Thinking Like an Immigrant. But you want to take your life to the next level, you got to know when to take emotions out of certain parts of your life. You got to know when you're handling certain levels of business. You got to know when to just be cool, calm down, and just do what you got to do. There's two types of pain all of us are going to have. It's either pain of discipline or pain of regret. You either gonna suffer from the pain of every day putting in that work, every day doing things you don't want to do, sometimes being around people you don't want to be around, and ultimately you get your result, or you gonna suffer the pain of regret, wishing you would have did it, and now you're 60 years old and you looking back like I wish I would have did. I wish I could have, should have, would have did something different. Let me tell you, there's far too many of us that, let me give you one example. We don't want to, we feel like if there's somebody we don't like, we feel like we can't do business with people that we don't like. And I can understand you for a little bit. I got empathy because I can understand who wants to, some people do make you sick to the stomach when you think about it, when you think about that person. But hold on. Sometimes those people that you don't like, a lot of times you don't really even know that person. You're not even very familiar with that person. There's been people I didn't like and I just met them. I just look at them, it's just something about them I don't like. But I have found some of those same people have been some of my closest friends once I got to know them. In fact, almost all my friends that I have that are really close were people I didn't like them when I first met them. But usually when we don't like somebody, a lot of times it say more about you than it does about the other person. And it goes vice versa. There's people who just don't like you for whatever reason. That say more about them than it says about you. Because they the one that got the problem with you. You just being you. And they don't even know you. And let me give you an example of when using your emotions in business goes, I ain't gonna say it goes wrong, but it just doesn't apply. So your landlord, let's say you live in an apartment, you got a landlord, you're renting. And let's say your landlord is charging you whatever they're charging you, $1,000 a month, whatever your rent is, $2,000 a month. You could be living there for 5 years, pay your rent on time every month, and then all of a sudden 1 month you don't pay your rent. Guess what? They're gonna kick you out, or they're gonna try to attempt to kick you out and send you that letter in the mail. They don't like you. They can't. How can they like you that much when they're willing to kick you out after 5, 6 years? You paying your rent and everything on time. You miss 1 month, they want to kick you out. They don't like you so much. They ain't never took you out to dinner and took you out to eat. You didn't pay them. You didn't pay them all of this money in 1 year. If you pay $1,000 a month in a year, you paying what, about $12,000. 5 years, you paying about 60 something thousand. You didn't pay for their building times 5 or 10. If you've been there for 5 years, you didn't damn near pay for their whole building. You're the one that's financing them and their kids to go to school. They ain't even took you out to lunch. They ain't gave you breaks on your rent. That's how much they don't like you. But guess what? They're gonna take your money. But you don't seem to understand that when it comes to your business and your emotion. I'm doing an event right now. There's some people. There's a lot of people that don't like me, and a lot of people don't like some of the people that I work with. And I'm gonna tell you something. Some of the people when I work with them, I do feel like you gotta like them a little bit. You do need to like them some, but more importantly, you gotta like their results and their integrity. If they got integrity and they got good results, and I feel like it's a strategic move to partner up with them, I'm gonna do it. I'm not trying to be their friend. You gotta take the friendship out of the business, and do what you need to do, And so my question to you is, in fact, I'm gonna tell you about this conversation I just had with someone else about this. So I'm hosting a conference in Chicago. It's a business conference, and so I'm talking to the vendors, and I'm saying, hey, I got an opportunity for you to promote your business. I'll show you how you can do it for free at my event, and I'm gonna have these keynote speakers that'll be there. And so the lady told me when I told her the speakers who were going to be there, immediately she says, "Oh, I don't like those guys. I don't like them. I wouldn't even want to be in the same room with them." And it made me think. And I asked her, I said, "Well, tell me this. I asked her a simple question. I said, if you could make money every single month, residually, a check comes in every single month and you don't have to work for it. You make it while you sleep. Would you take it?" She said, "Yeah." I said, "What if the money that was coming in, it came from a person who you didn't like? Every month you get, let's say, $100. It's a check for $100 that comes in. What's up, church? Coco? Coco. Every month, imagine you got a check that came in for at least $100 every single month. But it comes from somebody that you really don't like. Because you don't like them, are you finna say, you know what, I don't want the money? If you say yes and you turn that check down, let me say something. You are not only are you a fool, but you a whole damn fool. Because my thing is, one, if you don't want the money, get the money to somebody else that need it. There's too many right now. The communities and things in the world is in the condition where there's too many people that need some type of help. So if your grandmother, your grandfather was looking at you right now and you seeing how you were doing, meaning you getting letting your emotions get in the way of your progress, you know what your grandfather or your grandmama would tell you? He say, you about as dumb as a box of rocks. That's what your grandfather or your grandmother would probably tell you. That you dumb as a box of rocks. All right. So grandma wants you to get it together. All right. So I'm telling you, get it together, man. For real. We need to really take learn how to be strategic. And if there's someone that obviously has consistent results, one example would be Floyd Mayweather, right? A lot of people don't like Floyd for whatever reasons. They'll say, I think he's flashy, he's too cocky. Okay. I can understand if you don't like him and you don't want to watch his fights because of that. Don't watch his fights. But if you're trying to learn about how to market yourself, he's an excellent example to look at, depending on what business that you're in. And we got to learn how to, just because you don't like someone, don't look at it like, well, I don't like them. Look at it like, what is it about them that what is it about what they're doing and their process that I can use? See, this is the hustle point I want you to get. When you are hustling, you building a business. If you want to scale your business, see, first of all, if you only got one business and it's just that one operation, that one store, that's not a business, baby. You just got a little small and pop, little hobby, really. You just making a little money off a little hobby. You got a potential business. A real business is when that thing is operating without you. When you can walk away and that thing is still moving, still running. It doesn't need you. That's called scale. That's a business. That's a system. It's a process. And there's many entrepreneurs that don't know how to do that. There's many entrepreneurs that don't understand how to have a system and process and organization that works without them. And this also goes back down to the psyche. We only want to do business with people that we like. And I get it. I understand. You don't want to be around people you don't like. But you got to know how to still take a check. I had a person, I remember going to a meeting. I'm gonna say this and then I'm about to sign out. I remember we had a meeting. We were doing like a real estate venture, and so we were going to get an opportunity to the community to invest in real estate. And so some people came in. This is outside of Chicago. I remember there was a group of people came in to learn about how they can invest in real estate. I mean, these people didn't really have any money. They were just trying to get into the business. And one lady said, I got one stipulation. I don't want to do any business with white people. I don't want to do if white people are going to be involved, I don't want to do any business with them. And I said, why you say that? And she said, I don't trust them. I don't like them. And I'm like, okay, like, so you don't like every white person. Like, I do understand as a black man, I definitely understand racism exists, white supremacy in the system of it absolutely exists. And am I aware of that? Yes. But does that mean you shouldn't, if a white person wants to buy your product and they have $1,000 and they say, hey, you sell toilet paper tissue. I need to use some. Here's, can I get a year's supply of your toilet paper? No, I'm not going to sell it to you because I don't like you. That's basically what she was saying. What it boiled down to it, because she tried to switch it up and was like, well, no, I just don't want them to be in charge. No, at the end of the day, this is what happens. No disrespect to this lady, but the reality is this lady was broke. This lady was not, she was living check to check. She didn't have money to really do things that she wanted to do in life. And I'm not saying that in a negative way about her. I'm just saying the situation. Because I like this lady. This lady actually eventually, is somebody that I've seen her do some really good things. So I'm not trying to talk negative about her or anybody that's broke. Because we've all got our struggles and we all got some level of brokenness. But what I'm saying is a lot of times when you're broke like that, it's very difficult to be able to change your habits, right? Because we so used to holding on to what we have. We don't want to let what we have go. It's like a scarcity mindset. That's poverty. You feel like, oh, somebody's going to take something away from me. I've been hurt in the past, and I haven't healed from that. And while I do agree, yes, you should be strategic. Yes, you should still keep an eye on people that you don't like. Keep an eye on everybody, even if you like them. Shit. So people that you like the most are the ones that's gonna take advantage of you a lot of times. So but when there's somebody that you really not feeling, you know, that doesn't mean that you can't be able to learn something from them. If they're teaching a class and they're showing you how to be able to survive and how to filter your drinking water so that you're not poisoned by the contaminated water. I mean, all that like stuff, you need to put it to the side. That's essential. It's a very important that we start learning how to put our emotions to the side. Be real with yourself. But with that being said, man, I just want to encourage y'all. First of all, if you want to promote your business, like I said, I got the conference that's coming up. Just put a link or put a message in the description, or you can hit me on the website, Dr. Jackson 360. That's DrJackson 360.com. You can hit me there. If you want to check out the video, the upcoming events that we have going on in Chicago, and you want to partner up, be a sponsor, we can get it, make it happen. You dig? So make sure you subscribe to the page. I'm your platform partner and your hustling homie. I look forward to seeing you take it to the next level. Hey, and get out your motherfucking feelings, man. Do it for your grandma. Do it for your granddad. I'm going to see you on the other side of the mountain, baby. Peace.